the last thing I want to say, immigrants built this country, literally. Actually, so this is for them, for all children of immigrants. This is also for those who came to this country in search of better opportunity to be a part of a nation that promised freedom for all and equal opportunity to everyone willing to work for it. Thank you for bringing your culture, your music, your stories, and your traditions here. You give America color. I love y'all so much. Thank you.
All right, before we get going, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you like and subscribe. We want you to join the channel. And if you want Mama to fix your play, make sure you support us with the Cash App, which is in the link. It is in the link. All right, get them likes up. Get them likes up. You know what I'm talking about? We need you to subscribe. We see you, but we need to know that you're cut for us. You know what I'm talking about? The comments is open, and we're going to get this started. And with that being said, let's talk about it. So, the country singer, the second generation Nigerian American country singer Shaboozy won a Grammy for his song Tipsy. Basically, he credited the immigrants for building this country. The song, whoa, let me see. Okay. This this nigga.
Man, it took me out. So I'm just you started talking, it took me out.
We love it. We love it. So the country singer Shaboozy, he won a Grammy for the song that was basically a country derivative or sample of a hip-hop song by the Midwestern rapper Chingy. All right. No, I take that back. Oh, forgive me. I don't know the name. I think it's Jay something, but he sang the song called Tipsy. So with that being said, Jaquan. With that being said, he has stirred up a lot of drama. Now, ironically, for the first time, I actually saw some bipartisan ass kicking and accountability. It was a proud moment for me. So I'm like, okay, now people are more focused looking at like what's right or wrong and not being biasly to a side or in defense or offense. But with that being said, I'm gonna let Steve, because Steve talking over me. I'm gonna let Steve go. Go, big baby.
I'm just saying this Rockstar is so funny because when I was in the mix messing with music, it's one of the people I ran into, his manager, Be Rich, and Jaquan started trying to kind of act like bigger than his management. And you know what I'm saying? Stuff got messed up from now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you from the, you know what I'm saying, from what I went through looking at his career, everything, stuff like that. But it's just like, oh, that's all, bro. That's all right there.
What the?
You say you met his manager?
Yeah, his manager, when he was in the mix, I used to, you know what I'm saying, when I was out there in the music industry.
Wait. Who was in the mix? Shaboozy was in the mix? Shaboozy?
He's not talking about the topic.
Oh, you talking about who is you talking about Jaquan, the artist,
He talking about Jaquan, the dude.
Nah, because he was talking about him and the music that came from him.
Oh.
But I'm just saying it's gonna be more than that. I'm just trying to get to that because it was a bunch of stuff that made him fall off. A lot of people got everything to his music. It ain't gonna even get to him.
I got you.
It ain't gonna even get to him. I ain't get to that shit.
It ain't gonna get to it.
Hold on, Jay. Jay, I want you to do me a favor, but you got to be genuine. Speak my mind for me real quick.
I can't be articulated right up this show,
man. I'm not the interpreter, baby.
I better know what be going on in my head half the time, to be honest with you.
Army kilometer. He on it.
Nah, let me stop messing with you, Steve.
What we talking
Nah,
about?
I
we
left it
talk-
alone. I ain't even got to worry about it. You might be throwing bombs and all kind of junk over there where you at. I don't even know.
no, that.
Oh my!
I'm just sitting here
this is awesome.
working. That's it.
Hey,
All right,
cheers.
you ready to
Cheers.
talk? You ready to talk about the Grammys?
You ain't drinking, Steve?
I'm sipping some vegan soda.
Yeah, this is
To
vegan
mess
too.
with y'all, I got to.
This
Okay,
is vegan too.
So
This is
let me ask you this: do anybody want to talk about the topic? Because Steve don't.
what is the topic? Shaboozy?
Yeah, Shaboozy.
All right, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never heard a song from him. I'm out of it. Go ahead.
No,
I
okay,
just heard that one song. I mean, the
okay,
song is cool. You heard the song before.
but
It's a remix.
But it's not so much about the song. It's about what he said at the awards. Like you ain't never had to heard the music. So the topic of the conversation is what is your and I'm gonna force Steve to get this shit right. Steve, it's on you. Listen to me. What is your thoughts on him saying that immigrants built America?
Oh, I heard that. And he ain't lying. That's all I'm gonna say. He ain't lying, and we watch it every day with his family building these houses every week.
This is hilarious.
That's it. I'm done with it.
This is hilarious. Hey, what a way to start the show. What a way to start the show. Hey,
Did I lie?
no, you ain't lying. So for y'all,
Goddamn.
so for everybody on the Facebook end, this is welcome. Welcome.
I love y'all, man.
So
I ain't
Oh
never
my
crazy.
God, this is crazy.
Okay,
I got a little
yeah,
comment
talk
on
to
this,
us,
right?
Jay. Yeah.
So, cause I do like music reviews, so I'm familiar with Shaboozy just in general, right? So I know he's from VA, you know what I'm saying, and I know
Okay.
I know
No,
he's of
Nigeria. He's
Nigerian
second
descent.
generation Nigerian American.
Yeah. And also the fact that he does country, and one that puts him in a weird spot. I remember, you know, when I seen the clip, I was like, you know, that's kind of some weird wording. You know what I mean? I guess you could take it that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even I was like, you know, but like you said, second generation Nigerian, wanting to make a statement.
Yeah,
You know, it's one of those things because in that he's probably trying to maybe show respect to, you know, his people or whatnot. But as far as building the country aspect of it, and while you know, you know, we know Black people built this country, but you know, I do know, you know, there was certain, you know, immigrants played their role too. It's not as predominant, obviously. And I guess in this day and age where a lot of fascists want to be, you know, it needs to be more inclusionary. I get the reason why he said it. It didn't roll off the tongue right, or he did not word it right. And some would say he just didn't use the right you know, the message to send, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I do understand him saying it. I understand what he was trying to get across. And also not trying to cause more division in this, you know, heightened state that we're currently in. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, go up there and say, you know, Black people did this. You know, that's not gonna go over well at certain sectors in general. So I understand what he was aiming at. It's pretty much what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So here's my thoughts on it. I wanted to give him some grace on it, but here's where the problem kicked in. The message was premeditated. He wrote it. So which means that he had plenty of time to think about what he was going to say before he actually said it.
yeah.
So because of that, I gotta hold him accountable, bro. You know what I'm saying? Last time I checked, when you do essays, you have to proofread it. You got to proofread your essay, dog. You gotta re-edit and re-edit and re-edit it sometimes.
You
So
gotta see what it's gonna sound like to you.
yeah, man. You even gotta. I would normally read it to myself, to hear it to myself. Okay, is this right? Or metaphorically speaking and stuff like that. Is the word play, you know, just like a rap song. But that's the problem I had. Now, unfortunately, him being a second generation Nigerian American, that did not make it no better. That just made it 20 times worse. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And so that's another thing that when you add that to it was premeditated, I'm like, ugh. So, you know, I ain't mad at your confidence, right? And I ain't mad at, you know what I'm saying? And now I will say this. I'm not, what I don't like is people that are taking that statement and holding that to all Nigerians, because it's just not true. That's just bullshit. Most of them don't feel like that, right? Most of them are appreciative of being here. You know what I'm saying? I go there all the time. They appreciative. You know, they have family that they take care of abroad and things like that. So it's the most of them consider it a blessing. Just like most immigrants. Most immigrants are, to be honest with you, bro, it be the natural born citizens that complain more about America than foreigners.
Yeah,
That's facts, dog.
that's
We
facts,
complain
right?
more than them. So,
Yeah.
but I definitely think that he needs to check himself. I do think it's forgivable. I don't think it's something that we should write him off as, but he got to be mindful that he effed up. He has to this is one of them situations where if he apologizes, I'm okay with it, because most of Hollywood apologies be bullshit. You know,
I thought he did. I thought he
Question:
did
what
apologize.
alternative wording should
I
he
don't
have
know. He
used?
might have. He might
Oh,
have.
I don't know. I know they said he like kind of backpedaled his words. I don't know if he
Okay.
apologized or not.
I'll
But yeah.
actually
So
forgive him.
What'd you say, Jay?
can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Is it because so just to kind of help me understand fully, is it because he said immigrants built the country instead of saying black people built the country?
No.
Okay, that's why I thought it was. Okay, that's what I was checking. Okay,
For me, the problem was ignorance. It was an ignorant statement, and ignorance simply means lack of knowing, right? Or
Yeah.
knowingly being ignorant, or you know, from a narcissistic mannerism, right? So whether it was knowing or unknowingly, he said something that was blasphemous, because at the end of the day, it ain't no secret we built, you know. And I'm gonna take it further than that. Look, okay, let's take it past it. Okay, fuck who built it, right? We were here, okay?
We
You see what
here.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, just because that drunk bastard named us Indians because he thought he was fucking
Right.
landed in India don't mean shit. We're indigenous to this place.
Indigenous. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't care about them selling the narrative, selling the face of them $5 Indians who really
Can
was
I can I
people.
can,
Like, yeah, go ahead.
can,
Yeah.
I mean, I see what I want to answer Jay's question too. I want to say that it ain't necessarily like because he didn't say black. It's just more so like you being a second generation like here, and you got our skin color black, and then you're doing an art form that's generally considered white art form, but it came from
Oh yeah,
us.
it's because it's ours.
It's ours, yeah. That's what I'm saying, but it's been considered
Yeah.
a like when you listen to like country, people turn their nose up to it, but it's our stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's our stuff, and then for him to say that, and then off of a remix hip hop song that came from hip hop from us, and then it's kind of like disrespectful because you're not even taking consideration of the people. Like Rock just said, the people who we been here. Even if we want to count it from 1619, we've been creating culture in America. Whether it's us rebelling and getting the suffrage people, or the people abolitionists to want to feel sorry for us, whatever their political plight was, because I don't think they all the way felt sorry for us, but that was their political argument to be an abolitionist. We encouraged that. We designed that. That all of that stuff he said, it was just kind of tone deaf. He's just tone deaf, just like Billie Eilish's statement. It's tone deaf because you get around these resources of money, and you got all these people that are around you, right? But they're not even they're not proofreading whatever you wrote. They're not proofreading whatever you're about to say. Hey, sorry, whoa. you got a $14 million mansion. That land is for sacred. It's a Native Americans own that, and you're saying you're going to go on stage on the Grammys and say you're standing on stolen land. No one's illegal on stolen land, but you got stolen land that you own. Are you going to give that back? And then so it's like sometimes they just kind of get a little bit too big for the britches and get tone deaf. They just need some people around and just kind of let them know, like, hey, man, you could say something like that, because honestly, yes, America was made by pilgrims, immigrants coming in across the Ellis Island. I get it, Irish, I get all that. But once they got here, and even before they got here, they were all calling themselves Americans, Americanos, Americans. That's what they were saying when they get out. I'm going to be American. You know, even if they were Irish or Italian, they still were trying to be an American.
Well,
So
yeah, but you know, like, and I understand what the both of you guys are saying, right? I think the thing was, at least the way I take it is, especially in the current place of things, how everything is. You know, Billie Eilish got up there. She said that he got up there. He said what he said. But I think the whole point of what's going on currently is, it's based on immigrants and getting them out, and we're seeing what's going on in the streets. I understand them saying, like, we as black people we did, but immigrants over the years, maybe not, when we started, we still building up, but there's a lot of people play different aspects, different play their part in this. I get making it what is going to be an all-inclusive comment, but in that I get that you know, he obviously alienated, you know, uh, certain sectors of that. So either way, to get up
he
there and have anything to say about it,
he
he's gonna
alienated
run
the.
into a wall. I personally think him saying, "Hey, immigrants," I think he was trying to be all inclusive when he said that. But he was gonna,
I don't agree with
anybody
that
that
one.
said anything on that
Hold on.
stage about the current status was gonna hit a wall one way or another. You know what I'm saying? If he would have got up there and said, "Hey, black people did it," because a few years ago when everything was, "Hey, black people did this," there was, there's always going to be pushback because you can't please everybody. I just think he was trying to be all inclusive with what he was saying. You know what I mean? But he was going to hit that wall either way. That's what I think.
Yeah, I
Jay,
wanted.
Jay, I think that's a part of the problem.
I,
I think there's, and I didn't mean to cut you off, King. I just
no,
wanted
no,
to
no,
get
no.
this
Go
thought
ahead,
out.
go ahead, go ahead. I'm writing.
I, I think that's where it was most offensive at least for me. Is in a place where we were minimalized. You know what I'm saying? I it offends me when my people who were minimalized and marginalized, when it comes to, it's one thing to take our credit away, right? Or it's one thing, but it's another thing to take our, like, I'd rather you not give me credit than to add me in credit with other people that can't claim that. That's where I'm offended at, right? It's like you steal my money, but then say, "Oh, this our money." No,
Yeah, that's what I
it's
was gonna
mine.
say.
It's my money.
Yeah,
You took it. You took
yeah.
it. You know what
That's
I'm
what I was.
saying?
That's what I would say. That's what I would definitely say is like what he could have said was, yeah, there's a lot of this country was made by immigrants of all. He could have started naming off all different colors, and he could have said that, and then it would have felt all inclusive. And then at the same time, he could have said, yes, and our brothers who helped build this country, that helped get the world to see in 1965 that we started coming over here to America and helping build this country, because Nigerians and West Africans, they did help build this country from 1965 on. Yes, maybe there was a sprinkling of a few in the earlier years, but as far as a concentrated effort of immigrants, like of his culture, like 1965. And the reason why I pinpoint on that is because the Black Americans that were here fighting for the civil rights, we created a pathway for them to come over here. We even created more pathways in 1973, thinking that we get, the Pan-Africanist movement started popping off around that time. So it's like we thought that would galvanize and we'd have a bigger fist to fight against what we thought we were fighting against, white supremacy over here. But we would have there's more black and brown people around the globe. That's what the thinking in the process. But over time, stuff delineated, things changed. But we're just saying, if they could have just made it in some kind of way where he could have said that still, but included the people, us base, because that totally where it sounded tone deaf, like it kind of excluded us out or it kind of watered us down. Like, not, I don't want to say excluded us, it kind of watered us down, like Rock was saying. That's what I would say. And that felt very hurtful in a sense, you know, because it's like, dang man, we rooting for you. You doing the country music and you Nigerian. We stumping on their neck with you. Like, yeah, brother, keep doing what you, but don't get over there and start acting the funny stuff because of what's going on now and trying to bring up the word immigrant because of the ICE situation and everybody wants to do that. I get what everybody was doing, but it was just I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, you know, it's like a car accident. My intentions might have not have been to hit your car, but if I'm in the wrong, I'm in the wrong. And he hit the shit out of us. He hit the shit out of us, bro. Like, you even noticed the reaction in the arena when he said it. I watched it 17 times. I'm like, I could hear the breath. Like, you heard some, oh, you heard some like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And look, here's the thing, man. The fact that I just find it disrespectful when you take someone's hard work and then make it inclusive. I don't like that, bro. Like if I thought of something or if I did something, give me my full credit, bro.
Yeah.
Give me my full credit, bro.
Give me a piece.
You know what I'm saying? Because you want to
And
know.
one thing, black folks, and one thing, Jay, as a cultural society whole, black folks haven't even got their full credit from anybody. No credit. Not that we need the validation, because we king, queens, we gods, whatever we gonna be around the world, all of that. But we haven't even got our public, like, yeah, we sorry, yeah, we did that. Yeah,
Hey, I
you
love
guys
what you
are who you
just
are.
said, King, but we validate that king and queen stuff on not getting what we really owe sometimes.
I get what you're saying. No, Rock, I do get what he's saying. No, I get what you're saying, that we we put ourselves as king and queen, but we don't
Yeah,
really
but
validate. We don't really
I love
validate
it. I love
ourselves.
it what you put us as, but I'm just saying sometimes we owe, just like that man who did the Super Soaker, who did it 30, 40 years ago, who finally got his money. We been did that, man. Come on, man. Why
Yeah,
we
but I
gotta
mean,
wait this long to get our money, man?
Yeah,
that king and queen stuff. I mean,
I
that's
got
it.
you.
something
I was
I
totally
got
just I
you,
was
different.
just yeah, I was
Rockstar.
just putting some color. I was just putting some
I
color
Yeah,
on
got
the
he
you.
just
But
conversation.
yeah.
I'm just saying, sometimes it just we put it in, man. We be putting ourselves, man, to put so between so much stuff, man.
But
It just
I
don't.
don't.
Hey, man, that's
I
Well,
mean,
my
okay,
point
what's
was
up?
my point was just saying, like, it it's dang, I lost it. My bad. Go ahead, go ahead. I lost it because I had it in my head when
I
I was
mean,
talking on Jay.
like I say, it's kind of
Because I
it's
agree.
kind of off the topic, but look, man, we got a right to call ourselves whatever we want. I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's up to the other person to view you how they're gonna view you. You know what I'm saying? But when we talking about what Shaboozy said, I mean, man, it was just an outright lie. That was a
yeah. I
lie.
ain't gonna
Like
lie.
there's
I
It's a
like
nothing you
lie.
can't. It's a lie. Like you just lied. It was like you
Yeah.
showed your ignorance. It was like, do you look? Do you know Africa? Do you know? Forget. Do you know American history? Do you know African American history? Because if you're coming over here as a dark skinned person and you just learning American history and you're not taking the time to learn African American history, then we
Yeah.
got a problem.
It's like giving them an out. It's like giving the man an out. Like,
Yeah.
they haven't acknowledged what we done, and then you get this person to go in a genre and then say this out loud and say, "Oh, I'm including everyone. I'm saying all of us are immigrants and we all built America." Oh, nigga, we built America with a whip and a slave back on the back of our backs, and thinking, and didn't get a chance to learn how to read and write because that was basically the privilege that we needed. Man, I can't wait till my interview come out, because that right there we talked about. But that was that's the privilege that we call white privilege, is because they had a language that they could speak that we didn't have, and they can get into rooms that we couldn't get into. So when we look at it from afar as ignorance, in our ignorance, we see it as like, oh, white man got all this power. No, white man got words.
Yeah.
White man got words. It's still to this day. That's why they keep saying the music is at a low level because niggas won't read. Niggas can't read. Go read something. They know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a science, bro.
And I want to add to it too, right? You know what I'm saying? And then this is just me speaking in general. When it comes to our deficiencies, right? There is it is no problem for people to give us credit for that.
Yeah. No problem for it.
No problem. But when it comes to the great things that we've done, it gets watered down, scattered, if not outright taken away. So that's what makes this a problem. Because when you make a statement like that, it's like you erasing everything on the board that we did.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But that's my but I do. It's one of them situations that if he did apologize, I will find it forgivable, because for me, most of the time when I see entertainers apologize for something they meant or said, it's usually fake and they don't mean it. And sometimes I'll be mad at them because I'm like, you should have stood on it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I might agree with what they said that they apologizing for. But in his case, for some reason, I give him grace, because I think it was pure lack of knowledge. I think he just wasn't well educated on American history and African American history. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I'm a hoorah, but I'm still gonna jam his music, though, no doubt.
Yeah,
I'm still rooting for him. He one of my weapons. He one of my weapons. That's all I'm gonna say. Him and Beyonce. So
he just got to stop.
I love y'all. I love y'all, Shaboozy. I love you, Beyonce. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Anybody want to add more to that? You sure, Steve? Boy, I'm gonna fuck with Steve. That's my dog. Oh man.
Y'all hit every point I wanted to hit.
Okay, then gotcha.
That was a good one. I like that one.